Hi, hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Joe Cortez. This is James Burns of FrontRowPreps.com, powered by Chicken Ranch Casino. Time now for our Week 2 predictions, which are brought to you by Golden Bear Physical Therapy. Burnsy, there's really one game on this docket that everybody wants to talk about. We'll get to that in just a minute. Hint, hint, we're standing here at Central Catholic's practice field in Modesto, California. But let's start with Downey at Manteca, your alma mater. Who do you like in this one?
Yeah, this is a clash of two top 10 large school programs. I like Manteca in this one, and I like the explosiveness on offense. I like the traditional nastiness on defense, and I think that Manteca gets this one done in their home debut.
I agree. I like Downey. I think Modesto. I think Manteca is just a little bit better at this point in the season. Another small school game featuring two of our top-ranked small school programs. Oristimba at Houston.
Yeah, this one is this one got interesting in a hurry, right?
It sure did.
This one got interesting in a hurry last week when Houston beat Stag.
40-39.
And then vaulted into the top 10.
And then Oristimba kind of had a tussle a little bit with Bret Hart.
Yeah, so it makes you wonder, like, you know, is this game are they pretty evenly matched? If you look at the Max Preps computer rankings, they're about dead on with one another. It almost looks like it's a toss-up. You know, in a game like this, I'm going to go with a team that has an established winning culture. I'm going to go with the team that has, you know, just an established formula for winning, and that's Oristimba and what Aaron Souza has been able to do. That team just doesn't lose very often, you know, I think that they'll be able to go on the road to Houston, which is going to be a tough environment. Sean King has done a fantastic job with that program.
He has.
He's got a great talent in Stephen Morris, but I really like Jacob Betancourt. I like Tyler Vargas. I like just the momentum that program is building. You know, they went on the road last week and they proved they could get it done. They took a long road trip up to Angels Camp. They're going to be able to travel to Houston.
Yeah, I agree. I like the Warriors in this one. Another big game, Ripon at Sonora.
Yeah, this
Sonora coming off the big loss to rival Oakdale at the Corral.
Yeah, you know, if you're Ripon, you're looking at Oakdale like, hey, thanks. You really didn't do us any favors with this one. I think that Sonora is going to come back. They've been challenged a little bit by their coaching staff. They've been challenged by that ugly score last week. They're going to come out revved up and ready for this
home
one.
debut. This is the absolute worst week to play Sonora, coming off a 49-0 loss to its arch rival, making its home debut. I like the Wildcats. Our fourth game of the day, Grigori at Merced. My alma mater. Guess who I'm picking?
Yeah, you know, if you would ask me 2 weeks ago who wins this game, I probably lean towards Grigori because I thought that they would put on a show against Buhat Colony. Well, it was kind of a dud. I mean, you know, the offense scores just 6 points and it comes late in the game. We thought they were going to be able to really put up some fireworks this year, and they still might. But here's what's scary about Merced. They've got explosive players, right? And Buhat Colony beat Grigori without a big play. They just kind of grinded out a victory. And I think that Merced is going to be able to stretch them. They're going to be able to break home run balls. I mean, you've got Xavier Stewart down the field. You've got these running backs, and you've got this massive offensive line, and then you've got Demir Warren, who for 2+ years has just been a highlight reel.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like Merced in this one. Merced to me feels like a team that's going to score 30 points every week.
You got to watch Merced practice sometime. They practice fast. Hey, trivia question. With the retirement of Mark Lorero, former Escalon coach, who is now the most tenured head coach in the
this one's easy.
front row region?
This one's easy. Rob Scheit.
There you go, Rob Scheit.
Yep.
23 or 24 seasons at Merced High. And our number one game of the week, this week, presented by Chicken Ranch Casino, Central Catholic at De La Salle. What more needs to be said about this game?
You know, we thought that this matchup might materialize when they started to sort of flirt with one another. You know,
they went to the passing, the 7-on-7 passing
summer
camps.
passing tournaments, and then you know, then Central Catholic wins 4 state titles, and it puts them in the same conversation as De La Salle, and it just felt like they were in the same room, right? And now they're sharing.
Now they're on the same gridiron.
Yeah, now they're on the same gridiron, and hey, it's going to take the buzzword out here all week long. We talked with Chris Mendoza, talked with Roger Canepa, we talked with Dwayne McNeely. Perfection. It's going to take absolute perfection. Now, Central Catholic wasn't perfect last week in their victory over Clovis West. They'll have to play their best ball to simply have a chance like this. And listen, nobody has beat them in Northern California. I think it's over 9,000 days since their last loss to a Northern California team. 291 games.
1991, Pittsburgh in the 1991 North Coast Section Final.
Here's the deal, though. If you ask these Central Catholic players, they believe they'll be the first.
Perfection is an interesting word because if you've ever seen De La Salle play, they don't do anything special. Yeah. They're pretty vanilla. They're pretty basic, but they do it to perfection. Yeah. Everything they do well. They do crisply. Yeah. They get off the ball well.
How do you beat a team
They
that
huddle
doesn't beat
well.
itself?
Exactly. They just don't make a lot of mistakes. Yeah. And you can't make mistakes either. So it's going to take a perfect game plan, and maybe a little luck for Central Catholic to pull this off. But it'll be fun, and we'll be there for
What's
Front Row
your
Preps.
prediction?
De La Salle.
Yeah.
De La Salle.
De La Salle.
Pain. So that's it for our predictions presented by Golden Bear Physical Therapy. For James Burns, I'm Joe Cortez of FrontRowPreps.com, powered by Chicken Ranch Casino. We will see you next time.